All right, so hey, I wanted to follow up those three videos I made in Del Rio. And because I had an interesting dream last night about a friend of mine who has good people syndrome. And it was a good dream, or I wouldn't bring it up. This has been an interesting season. Had an urgency about leaving the place I was staying for the last couple months over the Halloween, November, Thanksgiving season. And I didn't realize how much trouble Louis was in until we got almost to Austin. And if God had orchestrated things to keep me in the place I was at, even a week longer, would have probably been extremely bad, including the idea of putting the movie together. And then we get to Austin, and God's favor is all over the situation to the point that I'm talking to my old friend who I've known for 25 years who lives in Austin. I'm staying at his apartment. I can't stay longer than a week. And we're talking about sobriety. He still drinks. I've been sober for 11 years. And he's the only person who drinks regularly that I can hang out with. And it even got to the point where that's actually kind of no longer possible in a way. But it resonated with him. Like it wasn't like a hostile, dramatic event. It resonated with him. The purposes up in the Northeast resonated. The purposes in the South resonated. Even Colorado, where I was for 80 nights on the side of the mountain, by the end of there, if it wasn't freezing me out at night, I would have stayed because I got used to it and it could have been worse, right? So God has really been on this situation. So I want to make sure that that's understood, that we are all one involuntary heartbeat away from eternity. That's all we get. That's our margin of error. One involuntary heartbeat. And if you're not being led by God, who are you being led by? Are you being led? Or are you just floating downstream like driftwood? And to what degree are you willing to bet your life on the driftwood path as the path to heaven? Well, I'm not a bad person. I have good people syndrome. Luke 15:7, I'm reading it, says, I say unto you that likewise joy shall be in heaven over one sinner that repenteth, more than over 99 just persons which need no repentance. Over 99 just persons which need no repentance means they don't think they need it. It doesn't mean that they don't need it, but they say they don't need it. There is more joy in heaven over one sinner that repents. I heard it said once, I didn't say it, but I heard it said once, and it's a great point. It says, good people go to hell, sinners go to heaven. So we are on a mission here. Well, we have been, but like, what are we doing now? Let me be clear that the Lord has been so ridiculously merciful and gracious and has been guiding us to the point that, like, I drove up to the border today, Mexican border, and it just felt, wasn't going to cross, no plans to cross, there's nothing, that season for the time being is over, maybe forever. I'm never going back. You never know. And it was like, it's different. This is a different time. When I crossed in Laredo 5 years ago, I was very excited about it. Now it just looks like there's not rightness in it. And we have to go with God, vaya con Dios, or as they say in Spanish, to God, adios, goodbye to God. Are you ready to say adios for real? Because it's important. Like, none of us know the day or the hour. None of us know. So, thank you. That's all. Good luck. Thank you. Vaya con Dios. Adios.